Hello, good afternoon. Before we get started, I just need to give everyone a heads up that with the storms, Spring Hills Church experienced a power outage, and they've had some technical difficulties. So every once in a while, you're going to hear a strange popping sound, and I just want to make sure you're not alarmed. You may have been hearing it as you were sitting down as well. So just be aware, and we apologize for that. I'm Kristen Dombrowski. I'm the Executive Director of the Northwest Region of Canine Companions. I'm super excited to be here with all of you today. Thank you for joining us in person and at home virtually. We have a lot to celebrate. Love is in the air this month, and here at Canine Companions today, tails will wag and happy tears will fall thanks to the unconditional love of our expertly trained service dogs. This National Graduation Day, each of our 6 training centers are performing graduation ceremonies. 56 service dogs and facility dogs will graduate from training and find their purpose, providing greater independence and a lifetime of love to people with disabilities. We have 6 teams graduating here today, and we have a total of 212 future service dogs entering professional training, right? These dogs will begin their journey, and thank you to our volunteer breeder caretakers and volunteer puppy raisers for all the love and care you've provided. These impressive numbers are indicative of all of the love and dedication that ensures our incredible dogs are prepared for their careers and perfectly matched. It also takes many financial resources, and we don't charge our clients for their service dogs. So I would like to thank our generous donors for their support in helping us make these incredible matches you'll see here today. And this month, you can help us lead with love and make more partnerships and expertly trained service dogs possible, thanks to a generous anonymous donor. And just in time for Valentine's Day, if you need a gift idea, donations are going to be matched dollar for dollar up to $100,000. So you can give on our website, canine.org, or ask me if you need any help. Thank you to our national and regional board members, our volunteers, especially those puppy raisers who nurture and raise our puppies for 18 months before they come here and are trained on campus. And I have one volunteer I want to recognize today. Each year, Canine Companions National Board of Directors awards the prestigious Jack Warnock Award for volunteerism. This award, named for a 3-time service dog graduate and longtime volunteer Jack Warnock, has recognized outstanding volunteerism since 2000. We are pleased to announce that Jane Nagy from Northeast Region has been awarded the Jack Warnock Award, along with 5 regional winners. Here in our Northwest region, we're pleased to present the regional volunteer winner, Pam Durkin. I'll have Pam stand here for a moment while I talk a little bit about her. Pam became involved in Canine Companions in 2015, and she quickly became integral to our mission in her local community in our East Bay chapter in the San Francisco Bay Area. I know she's got a big fan club here. Go for it. Let's celebrate. She's held leadership positions in the chapter for 7 years, leading fundraising events in the area. She's led the volunteer committee for Dogfest Bay Area for 6 years, which is amazing, helping to raise nearly a total of $1 million for Canine Companions. Pam currently serves as the president of her local East Bay chapter, providing support to our volunteers and graduates while leading awareness and fundraising efforts in the area. If that wasn't enough, Pam is a co-breeder caretaker for female breeder Eclipse, as well as a therapy dog handler for therapy dog Livingston, with whom she makes regular visits to the Kaiser East Bay facilities and veterans' homes. She even picks up puppy crates from the Hayward Airport after one of our regular private pilots returns from a puppy flight. Not only is Pam a committed volunteer, she's a longtime donor and Heritage Society member. She commits 100% to everything she does, and her energy is contagious. Not only is she an incredible leader, but everyone would agree she's so much fun to work with. We can't thank her enough for all she does, and we're honored she's our 2023 Northwest Region Volunteer Award winner. We can't think of anyone more deserving. Also, the hearts on your sweater, perfect for this Valentine's Day celebration. So congratulations also to our incredible training staff, especially Courtney Unger and Lauren Thomason for leading this team. Thank you to all of our incredible staff, our philanthropy team, administrative facilities, our veterinary clinic team, kennel staff, our Canine Early Development Center staff, and our caretaker, Shannon, who all contribute to the success of these teams. And to this class, congratulations on successfully completing your training. We welcome you to our unique and extended family, and we're here to support you moving forward. Now, I hope you'll all enjoy this video about the puppy raising experience.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Susan Porteous, and I'm the Northwest Region Puppy Program Manager. Puppy raisers of matriculating dogs, please begin quietly lining up along this side. Karina will be over there to help you get lined up. And I would also like to invite Pam Durkin to join me back on stage to present the tassels to our matriculating puppies. Yeah. We would like to take a moment to thank the San Jose Sharks organization, who are here celebrating with us today. Yes. A few years ago, the San Jose Sharks named and followed puppy Finn, who is now working as a service dog, enhancing independence for his handler, who serendipitously is a hockey fan. And over the past year and a half, the Sharks named and followed their second future service dog, Gil. Today, Gil is matriculating into professional training and starting the next part of his journey. We're so excited to see where Gil goes from here, and we're so incredibly grateful to the San Jose Sharks for their partnership. Thank you, and go Sharks. At this time of year when we celebrate love, there is perhaps no better example of selfless love than that of a volunteer puppy raiser. As I'm sure most of our raisers would agree, the most common remark that you hear when you're out in public with a puppy is, "Oh, I just couldn't do that. I just don't know how you give them back." And at first, it's easy to understand that sentiment. How could a person spend a year and a half caring for, training, socializing, and simply adoring that cute little puppy just to give them away to someone else? I won't lie to you and say that it's easy. There will be lots of tears shed today as our puppy raisers all across the country prepare to do exactly that. But as you watch our clients graduate with their new service dogs today and hear their stories, I'm hopeful that you will instead find yourself asking, how could you not give them up? We are so grateful for the selfless love of our volunteer puppy raising community, for pouring their hearts into these puppies so they can go to bring independence to somebody else. We could not do this without them. And without further ado, I will present the matriculating class of February 2024. All right, come on up. First off is Allie, raised by Barb and Jeff Ireland of Santa Rosa, California, and she is their first puppy. And this is Artie the second. He is the 44th puppy raised at California Healthcare Facility in Stockton, California, and the 15th puppy raised by Laura Allen of Fair Oaks, California. Next is Becky the 7th, raised by Michelle A. Carson of Mountain View, California, her 4th puppy. And this is Blanca the 6th, raised by Mary Lou Karp and Ken O'Brien of Oakland, California, their 1st puppy. And next we have Brooks the 3rd, raised by Jenna Verl of Sacramento, California, her 1st puppy. Perfect. And this is Clara the 6th. She is the 45th puppy raised at California Healthcare Facility, and the 6th raised by Betty and Bill Menken of San Jose, California, who unfortunately couldn't join us, but I'm hoping are watching on the live stream. Next, we have Colton the 5th, raised by Coffee Creek Correctional Facility of Wilsonville, Oregon, along with Erica Rathjen and Heather Omar of Portland, Oregon. He is the 185th puppy raised at Coffee Creek. And his buddy Ka-Chow is here to support as well. Next, we have Courtney the 4th, raised by Rachel Reeder and Charlotte McCauley of Davis, California, their 3rd puppy. And this is Craig the 4th, raised by Kathy Zastro of El Dorado Hills, California, her 29th puppy. And number 30 is at home. And this is Dalton the 4th, raised by Marna Martini and Alexander Baxter of Kirkland, Washington, their 5th puppy. This is Dex the 4th, raised by Carol Weisenstein of Scotts Valley, California, along with Jane Weisenstein of Burlingame, California, their 6th puppy. And this is Fable the 8th, raised by Eileen Crum and David Glasser of Albany, California, and she is their 3rd puppy. And this is Fergus the 8th, raised by Nancy Thalman of Sebastopol, California, her 5th puppy, and by Carolyn Koyman-Milkobust of Sebastopol, California, her 4th puppy. And this is Glinda, raised by Kristen Cardenas of San Jose, California, her 2nd puppy. Next, we have Gertie the 3rd, raised by Julianne Bider of Los Altos Hills, California, her 2nd puppy. And this is our Sharks pup himself, Gil the 2nd, raised by Sherry and Craig Rodenberger of San Jose, California, their 6th puppy. And next, we're celebrating from afar with Hollister the 3rd, who's back at the kennels because she's in season. Hollister is the 4th puppy raised by Judy Sadlow of Oregon House, California. And this is Howard the 7th, raised by Bridget Jennings of Seattle, Washington, her 7th puppy. Next, we have Kelvin, raised by Richard and Kathy Lewis of Puyallup, Washington, their 1st puppy. And this is Coda the 5th, raised by Shi-Ting and Daniel Phillips of Bellevue, Washington, their 5th puppy. Next, we have Lenny the 6th, raised by Iris Yamaguchi of Windsor, California, her 27th puppy, and Cindy Thomas of Clovis, California, her 29th puppy. And this is Lingo the 2nd, raised by Noelle Cooper of Seattle, Washington, her 1st puppy. This is Marnie the 4th, raised by Sappho and Roger Curtis of Walnut Creek, California, their 3rd puppy. Next, we have Miles the 4th, raised by the Otten family of Kenmore, Washington. He is their 5th puppy. And this is Nifty the 4th, raised by Ashley and Jennifer Schultz of El Dorado Hills, California, their 1st puppy. And this is Nixie the 2nd, raised by Rebecca and Kirsten Kearney of Vallejo, California, their 13th puppy. And this is Prudence the 4th, raised by Laura Green of Santa Clara, California, her 1st puppy. And this is Rita the 7th, raised by Rachel Kelly of Marysville, California, her 5th puppy, with Yulisa Kamalinga of Olivehurst, California, her 1st puppy. This is Sally the 9th, raised by Tina and Walter Underwood of Palo Alto, California, their 1st puppy. And next is Stanley the 5th, raised by Jamie Hunt of Santa Rosa, California, her 1st puppy. Next, we have Surrey, raised by Dave and Marie Bax of Los Altos, California, their 3rd puppy, along with the Louie family, also of Los Altos, California, their 6th puppy. And this is Thea the 6th, raised by Molly Longson and family of Cotati, California. She is their 3rd puppy. And this is Thornton the 3rd, raised by Steve and Judy Finn of Freeland, Washington. He is their 9th puppy. Of course. And this is Vienna the 8th, raised by California Healthcare Facility of Stockton, California, and Debbie Moss of Walnut Creek, California, Debbie's 2nd puppy. Next, we have Vino the 5th, raised by George and Susan Korean of Meridian, Idaho, their 3rd puppy. And next we have Vivi the 2nd, raised by Mike and Denise Curran of Lakeport, California, their 2nd puppy. And this is Wags the 2nd, raised by Coffee Creek Correctional Facility of Wilsonville, Oregon, along with Donna Fuller of Milwaukee, Oregon. He is puppy number 184 for Coffee Creek. And next is Miss Wanda the 8th, raised by Susan Manuel of Camas, Washington, along with Millie Bowens of Vancouver, Washington. She's the 10th puppy for both of them. And last but certainly not least, we have Zelina, raised by Ryan McCaffrey and Christina Empedisoles of San Francisco, California, their 1st puppy. Thank you once again to all of our phenomenal volunteer puppy raisers. And now please welcome our breeder caretaker program manager, Erin Grace, to the stage.
Thank you very much, Susan. And it is an absolute pleasure to be here with you today. And thank you to all of us, or all of you that are joining us, both virtually and in person. There are special moments in time when we can actually see a person's life change. Today, we are fortunate to have a front row to some of those moments. From the puppy raisers that just walked across the stage and devoted the last year and a half of their lives to these puppies to enable us to accomplish our mission of providing highly trained service dogs to people with disabilities free of charge. To our graduate teams today, who are matched with a new canine partner that will give the ability to enhance independence and potentially change your life and others. To our amazing breeder caretaker households and families, both new and veteran, who have always welcomed breeder dogs into their household while supporting that first essential step of bringing future service dogs into the world. Through all of your generosity in both time and love, you enable us to accomplish our mission. Thank you. From the dogs that walked across stage today, there's a few career paths ahead of them. One of those career paths is becoming a future breeder. Every quarter, we select new breeder dogs for our program. And today, we would like to recognize the volunteers that make that possible. From the puppy raisers that are raising the next generation of breeder dogs, and the breeder caretakers that care for them for the remainder of their lives. If you're interested in becoming either a puppy raiser or a breeder caretaker, I want to share the great news. We're in the process of expanding our volunteer community. So please feel free to reach out to any staff member if you would like more information about volunteering with Canine Companions. While we watch this slideshow, please join me in welcoming and congratulating our newest breeder dogs and the volunteers who have supported them through every step of their journey. Thank you.
All right. Without further ado, please enjoy this slideshow celebrating our fabulous 6 students as they participated in team training these past 2 weeks. All right. Hello. My name is Courtney Unger, and I am an instructor and the Applicant Client Services Manager at the Northwest Region. And thank you, yes. I would like to invite my lovely students to listen to whatever Cam and Lauren say and line up to the left. Excuse me. The past 2 weeks have been a whirlwind. We laughed, we cried, we laughed some more, and then we cried some more. My co-instructor, Lauren Thomason, and I, we watched 6 superb people learn, grow, and bond with their new canine partners. We cheered them on from the sidelines, and sometimes while we hid in bushes, as they praised their dogs for good behavior, and when they stepped in and provided cues and support when their dogs needed help. Some of our students had handled service dogs before, and we watched them unlearn and then relearn our new training techniques. Some of our students had never worked with a service dog before, and we watched them transform from blank slates into confident, dog-savvy handlers. As I step into this role of Applicant Client Services Manager, I cannot express my gratitude that this was the last class that I got to teach as an instructor. Having Barbara, Kat, Forrest, Joni, Michelle, and Cheryl as my last class was an incredible gift. Thank you guys so much for making this class so dang fun. Without further ado, I am thrilled to introduce the class to you. Michelle, please join me at center stage. Michelle has been placed with successor service dog Ellery III, a female Lab Golden Cross. Between Michelle's sweet praise whenever Ellery completed her tasks with the utmost precision and Ellery's fierce, unwavering eye contact as she stared into Michelle's very soul, this pair were a delight to have in class. Their new life together will be full of love, lots of Ellery get whenever Michelle drops her phone, which is up to 5 times a day per Michelle, and a celebratory vacation to Hawaii with her new canine partner. Yeah. I told Michelle I am also available for this trip to Hawaii if she would like. Ellery will work hard by pulling Michelle in her manual wheelchair, picking up everything under the sun that she drops, and enjoying all of the love and adoration that she has to give her. Thank you, Michelle, for being such a positive and warm student to have in class. Ellery was the 4th puppy raised by Bernice Carbaugh of Kenmore, Washington, and the 5th puppy raised by Tracy Stafford of Seattle, Washington. Presenting Ellery today is her dam, Piper's breeder caretaker, Elizabeth and Jean Wright of Santa Rosa, California. Oh, who's that? Do you know that lady? Congratulations, Michelle and Ellery. I would like to invite Barbara to center stage. Yeah, Barbara. Barbara has been placed with successor service dog Ellis VI, a male Lab Golden Cross. Yeah. Yeah. On pre-match morning, we handed Barbara Sweet Ellis, a dog she hadn't worked with during rotations on those first few days of class. Gracious and trusting, Barbara grabbed his leash and cheered and smiled and met him for her first time with love in her heart. It quickly became apparent why we matched them together. During their downtime after class, Ellis would roll over onto his back and give Barbara his belly for tummy rubs. During handling sessions, however, Ellis was all business and gave her laser-focused eye contact as he waited for his next task. Ellis will pick up everything that Barbara drops, provide deep pressure therapy by laying across her lap, and provide a renewed sense of independence wherever life takes them. Thank you, Barbara, for your trust, patience, and grace throughout all of this class. Ellis is the 11th puppy raised by Jerry and Patty Whitmarsh of Edmonds, Washington, and they are here presenting him today. Oh. Congratulations, Barbara and Ellis. Our next student was not able to join us for graduation today, but Joni, when you're watching this recording, this one's for you. Joni has been placed with successor service dog Glee the Fourth, a female lab golden cross. It has been so heartwarming watching Joni and Glee bond over the last 2 weeks. The training staff affectionately calls any dog that weighs in under 45 pounds a pocket lab. And Joni quickly took up the mantle of referring to her new partner as her sweet little pocket baby. Small but mighty is Glee, and she will work hard to bring love and independence to her new human partner. Joni has shared that once they get home, Glee will be tugging left and right, whether opening doors, drawers, or cabinets, or helping Joni tug off her slippers, socks, or sweaters. Glee's tiny teeth will be working hard to give Joni a renewed sense of independence. Thank you, Joni, for your so many jokes, laughter, and smiles that you brought to class. Glee was the second puppy raised by Doris and Ted Burfoot of Reno, Nevada, and they are currently working on their third. Congratulations, Joni and Glee. I would like to invite Forrest to center stage, please. Forrest has been placed with service dog Richard V, a male lab golden cross. Watching Forrest, the human, and Richard, the dog, learn how to read each other throughout class has been incredible. Forrest's touch sessions and vigorous butt scratches are just what Richard needs to get jazzed up and ready to work. Richard, the dog, could often be found passed out with his head resting on Forrest's feet before waking up for a session of push plates or get. Richard will assist Forrest with picking up dropped items, pushing automatic push plates in public, and providing companionship by being a steady presence. Forrest, thank you for being such a patient, compassionate, and gentle soul, and for reminding Richard that you love him more than you love Krispy Kreme donuts. Presenting Richard is his puppy raiser, Lori Clark of Santa Rosa, California. Richard is the 6th puppy she has raised, and she is working on number 7. Congratulations, Richard and Forrest. Cheryl, would you please join me at center stage? Cheryl has been placed with service dog Strawberry the First, a female lab golden cross. Watching Strawberry's love for Cheryl's praise and pets after performing a task has been a joy. Strawberry will assist Cheryl by picking up everything she drops, tugging open heavy doors, and turning lights on and off. She will also bring much laughter and her wiggle butt with her exuberant enthusiasm for her new job. She will provide companionship and be a fantastic partner with Cheryl in the ring for obedience, rally, and whatever other dog sports you want to throw her into. The sky is the limit for you guys. Cheryl, thank you so much for being strong, determined, and such a fun student to have in class. Presenting Strawberry is our puppy raiser, Aletha Bowman of Folsom, California. Strawberry is the 5th puppy she has raised, and she's working on number 6. The Wiggle Butt. Congratulations, Cheryl and Strawberry. Yeah, I wasn't lying. Last but certainly not least, Kat, please join me up front. Kat has been placed with service dog Rhea the 6th, a female lab golden cross. Watching Kat and Rhea bond during class has been an absolute treat. Rhea could often be found staring lovingly at Kat, waiting for her opportunity to perform her next skill. Rhea will assist Kat by tugging open very heavy doors for her, pushing automatic push plates, and picking up anything that she drops, including a very appropriately designed poop bag dispenser in the shape of a poop emoji. They have been a fabulous team to have in class, well matched for each other when working, and have discovered new things about each other on release that only further cements that they were made for each other. We're excited for this team to take on the world in style with their matching rhinestone equipment and accessories. Presenting Rhea are her puppy raisers, Bruce Baker and Lori Dargo of Petaluma, California. Rhea is the 3rd puppy Bakers have raised, and the 1st puppy that Lori has raised. Congratulations, Kat and Rhea. Kat, don't go too far. Kat's our class speaker. Whenever you are ready, Kat, I would love to welcome you to the podium to give your, your speech. Come on down. Oops. All right, now. I can do this, I swear.
Okay, I'm reading this on my phone, so you'll have to bear with me. If you could please woof in the back if you can hear me. Okay, cool. Yeah, the front can woof too, that's fine. Okay. Honored guests, thank you. Honored guests, fellow graduates, and distinguished dogs. Today, as we look toward the precipice of a new chapter in our lives, it's essential to reflect on the journey that brought each of us here. For me, that journey began 15 years ago in a moment that changed everything I knew about my life and my future. At the age of 28, my world was turned upside down when a car ran into me while riding my motor scooter. In just a matter of seconds, I went from being an active young adult to facing a reality filled with shattered bones, multiple surgeries to implant new internal hardware, which, by the way, yes, does make going through the airport interesting, and a battle with permanent nerve damage that leaves me in daily chronic pain. The path to recovery has been not just about healing physically, but mentally and emotionally, adapting to a life I had never envisioned for myself. I learned about canine companions in a place I least expected, a comedy performance. Amidst the laughter and lightheartedness, I struck up a conversation with a Canine Companions graduate who had their assistance dog with them. One look into those soulful dog eyes and seeing the way they worked together fluidly as a team, and I knew I had found a beacon of hope for a new way of living this new life of mine. The journey from that moment to where I am today has been long and at times arduous, but being here with my canine partner by my side, I can say with every fiber of my being that the wait has been more than worth it. These past 2 weeks of training have been a microcosm of that larger journey. We've laughed, we've faced challenges, and we've grown together. Our trainers, Courtney and Lauren, have been instrumental in this process. Courtney, who liked to remind us to be on the lookout for rogue groups of children hiding in bushes, ready to distract us and our dogs. And Lauren, who with her binoculars always at the ready to spot the most minute change needed, have not only taught us about the technicalities of working with an assistance dog, but have also shown us the joy and unpredictability of life with a canine companion. We've learned new ways of communicating, to trust in the abilities of our dogs, and to find strength and laughter in each other. These 2 intensive training weeks have not been easy. There were moments of frustration and confusion, times when it seemed like we might not overcome the obstacles in front of us. But just like my own personal journey over the past 15 years, every challenge was an opportunity for growth, every setback a chance to strengthen our bonds with each other and our dogs. Today marks the beginning of a new adventure. It's not just a celebration of what we've achieved during our training, but an acknowledgement of the incredible journey that lies ahead. With our canine companions by our sides, we are ready to face the world with a newfound sense of independence and confidence. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. We've made it through the training, but the true test begins now as we navigate life with our partners. Let us move forward with the lessons we've learned, the laughter we've shared, and the unbreakable bonds we've formed. And to our canine partners, thank you. You are more than just an assistance dog. You are our allies, our confidants, and our friends. Together, we are ready to take on whatever challenges come our way with a wagging tail and an unwavering spirit. Thank you, and here's to the journey ahead.
Thanks. Thank you, Kat. And congratulations to each team on their graduation today. But before we close, I want to thank a longtime staff member who's leaving us. Miss Kim Mizia is moving back across the country to be closer to her family. For those of you who don't know Kim, she's our current program director. She started with Canine Companions as an instructor assistant and worked her way into management, now as her program director. We're going to miss Kim greatly and want to take this moment to thank her for all she's done for Canine Companions. Thanks, Kim. Congratulations again to our teams. If you've been watching on the live stream from home, thank you for tuning in. For those of you still with us, please join us in the lobby. You can buy some wonderful gift shop items, and then you can head outside for some lemonade and cookies. To our graduate teams, our national board member, Chris Kittredge, will meet you outside for some beautiful professional photos. And that's all I have. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Happy Super Bowl, happy Valentine's Day. Go Niners. And have a good weekend. Thank you.